When I had a heart attack at 32, my parents ignored my urgent calls because my sister was having a meltdown over a Times traffic ticket. Asterisk. When they finally showed up, they discovered the real cost of their neglect. I've always been the backup child, the quiet one, the responsible one who never needed attention because my sister Maria absorbed it all like a black hole for drama. When Maria got fired for showing up late, it was a Times family emergency. Asterisk. When did I get promoted to senior analyst? I got a text. Just one word. Cool. Last Tuesday started like any other day. Commute, coffee, emails, until the chest pain hit around 11 a.m. sharp, radiating down my arm. My vision blurred. The next thing I remember was the floor rushing up to meet me. Jennifer from accounting found me collapsed by the printer. Ambulance, sirens, bright lights. The nurse handed me my phone. Call your emergency contact. Mom picked up on the third ring. Hey, sweetie, can this wait? We're dealing with something. Mom, I'm in the hospital. Street Catherine's ER. I think I had a heart attack. Silence. Then I heard Maria wailing in the background. A heart attack? Don't be dramatic, Mom said. You're too young for that. Probably just anxiety. Can you call back later? Maria got a Times traffic ticket Times this morning, and she's having a complete breakdown. A traffic ticket. My heart was literally failing, and my sister's $180 tantrum was more urgent. The doctor came in moments later. Mr. Hayes, you've had a significant cardiac event. We're admitting you for Times emergency surgery. Asterisk. I texted my parents. Emergency surgery. Please come. 30 minutes passed. Then an hour. The surgical team prepped me IV lines, forms, anesthesia, but no one came. My phone buzzed just before I was wheeled in. A text from Mom is greater than, we'll be there when we can. Maria needs money urgently now. This ticket could affect her insurance. That was the moment I stopped caring. I deleted both my parents from my emergency contact and added Jake, my best friend, and David, a coworker. People who actually showed up. 6 hours later, I woke up in recovery. Stents plate, stable, alive. Jake was sitting by my bed, holding a bag with my charger and clean clothes. David had called my boss, arranged my sick leave. They owed me nothing. They did everything. When I checked my phone, there were 7 missed calls, all from the last 2 hours. At 9 p.m., my parents burst into the recovery room. 8 hours after my first call, Mom's face was streaked with tears. Oh, thank God you're okay. We came as fast as we could. Maria's situation finally calmed down. I stared at her. How much was the ticket? What? The ticket. How much did it cost? Why does that matter? She snapped. Because I almost died today, and you chose that ticket over me. So tell me, how much was it worth? Dad sighed. Son, that's not fair. Maria was hysterical. You know how sensitive she is. I laughed, even though it hurt my chest. How much? Mom's voice went small. Satakatik sangkamente. The number hung in the air like poison. $180. That's what my life was worth to them. Less than dinner at their favorite steakhouse. I turned to Jake. Can you ask the nurse to remove them from my visitor list? Mom gasped. You can't mean that. We're your parents. You're the people who ignored 17 calls while I was having a heart attack. Dad tried again. We didn't know it was serious. The first thing I said was Times heart attack asterisk. The second thing was Times hospital asterisk. You chose Maria's ticket. The nurse came in, and I made it official. No visitors except the approved list. They weren't on it. Mom cried. We made a mistake. Let us make it right. You can't, I said quietly. Some things you don't get to fix. Jake drove me home after I was discharged. 17 new voicemails. All the same script. We're sorry. This isn't fair. Family should forgive. And then a Venmo request from Maria for $180. I blocked them all. 4 months later, I'm in cardiac rehab. Stronger, healthier. Building a life with people who don't just share my blood, but share my effort, my care, my value. Last week, my parents sent a card. We're here when you're ready. But the truth